Welcome. Today we take you to the Efteling to show you some new things in the park. And we just went on a ride on Siorco.
Scirocco, yes. It's actually an old attraction which had a re-theme recently. And now it has the theme of Sinbad, like Vogelrok behind us, and the new restaurant, Kasbah.
Yeah, and after the ride we said to each other, theming does matter, because the old attraction Monsieur Cannibal, we didn't ride it at all, maybe once in a year. And
Oh,
now the new one we love. The theming is great. And
we're forgetting Kasbah. Let's head back there.
and indeed, let's show you the new restaurant Kashba. It's the newest addition to the world of Sinbad.
It's also an old restaurant, one of the oldest restaurants in the park.
It's the oldest building in the park.
And it's opened this week. It had a complete re-theme, and we already went inside. I love it. It's all middle. Yeah, it has a
Arabian style.
Arabian style.
It's completely in the theming of Sinbad. It's part of the world of Sinbad, next to Archipel, Sirocco and Vogelrok. And in this restaurant you can buy all the products the merchants bring back from their trading travels. And it's the first restaurant in the park that isn't operated by the Efteling itself, but by Laplace, and it's a chain.
It's a chain. You can find it in most cities, and they have their own products in a supermarket.
But
so it's a quite well-known restaurant operator in the Netherlands.
But this must be the most well-themed Laplace restaurant. Those birds do talk.
They talk Dutch.
Yeah.
We had some debate because they didn't talk when we were first here, but we heard them talk
Later on.
Later on, yeah.
And the restaurant is separated in two parts.
And the
Here
first
you
part we just crossed. It's a table service, so you order by QR code, and they bring the order to your table. And right where we just passed, it's the self-service counters.
Yep. And this is part of the self-service restaurant. And the theming is so much better than it was before.
Yeah, it wasn't themed before. Well, they had a large plastic plant, but that was about it.
Yeah. It was closed for just a few weeks and now opened as Kashba.
Very well done. The outside isn't finished yet. The inside is finished, all but the lavatories. They probably will do them later, we think.
Yeah, let's hope so.
And yeah, the tent outside is the first part of what they're going to do outside. And today we will bring you to it Anton Pieckplein, because they have a lot of new things announced there.
They even announced a whole festival named after Anton Pieck. And I think we have to tell people who Anton Pieck is. I guess not everybody knows who Anton Pieck is. Anton Pieck was the first main designer of the Efteling.
He was, because he doesn't live anymore, but he was a well-known illustrator at the time. He illustrated books, mostly.
Mostly Dutch sceneries, like people ice skating, old villages, that kind of stuff. But also he illustrated the early fairy tale books of the Arabian Nights stories, the 1001 Nights stories, the Arabian themed. And when they started developing the Efteling in the early 50s, they asked Anton Pieck to be the main designer. And on first hand he resigned.
Yeah, he didn't want to, because he didn't think the park would build quality, and he didn't think really it could be popular. But, well, 70 years later, here we are.
It's one of the most visited theme parks of Europe. But he was mostly afraid that it wasn't built forever, cheap materials. It would be there only for a few years.
Well, they made sure that didn't happen.
Nope.
And I love it that the designers today still use his old drawings as inspiration. And sometimes, oh, a rat. That was a very big rat. Well, when there's food, there will be rats and mice. And of course, the Efteling is nature park, so you'll see lots of birds, squirrels, and mice and rats sometimes.
Rats. Where there's food, there are rats.
It was the first time I saw one. But let's walk on to the Anton Pieck Square.
And the Anton Pieck Square, Anton Pieck Plein, is named after Anton Pieck after he resigned.
Well, he retired.
He retired, and there is a popular story, not completely true. He knew it was going to happen, but Anton Pieck was from the authentic details, and they made up the story that they built the square with completely designed after drawings of Anton Pieck, and they put up a sign, Anton Pieck Square, and put a sign over it, a very ugly ice cream sign, because they were sure he would remove it by himself, and
Of course,
they
he did.
want to make us believe that he did, and that was the way he
Revealed his
revealed
own spell.
the name of the square. Actually, one of the latest books about the Efteling showed and pictures show that that isn't true. But the square is enlarged in the 90s, and the part where we enter. Oh, and if you enter the squares, please look at the lovely statues. And they are on all the gates. You find these kind of statues.
On the left, we have the museum. And in the museum, they will have a new exhibition, all inspired by Anton Pieck, his drawings, and also a lantern. And I'll show you, I'll add it. And the lantern will show
All drawings of Anton Pieck, but there will also be originals from the Anton Pieck Museum in Hattem. I'm very curious to visit this one. It will open on the 19th of April, so I'm quite sure we will visit that week, because I'm that curious. And this part of the Anton Pieck Square is added in the 90s, designed by Michel den Dulk. Also this fountain.
Michel den Dulk works for the Efteling now.
For Disney now.
For Disney now. He designs the Frozen items in the new parks.
All the IP that is added in the Disney parks is designed by Michel den Dulk, and he designed two main things in the Efteling, this square, and the little girl with the matchsticks in the Fairytale Forest. And on this square you will find all the old carousels, but actually these two...
They aren't that old.
These swinging carousels aren't that old. They look old, and they were drawn by Anton Pieck himself, but actually they are both completely demolished and rebuilt in the last 12 months.
Yeah.
And this little one is even open just a few days.
Yeah, I think that's so special that they can make it look so authentic, and it's brand new. And it's not finished yet, I see, because they're adding also some original elements.
Mm-hmm.
And they will be added on the shelf, on the red shelf there will be the original monkeys.
But they're also drawn by Anton Pieck, and they were never there. They will be, this is what it will look like after all. There you see the three monkeys. And they are drawn by Karel Willema after very rough sketches made by Anton Pieck. And also these will be added next week. Love to see what they make of it. But actually this new carousel already has a thing that the old one didn't have. That are the drawings on the ceiling.
Of the little...
Angels.
Angels, yes. Then there's lots of things to name, and of course the spring is here. I loved that they planted all the flowers and that everything is going green again, but we will be heading to the new theater.
Well, first of all, we will make a short stop at the Carousel.
Oh, yes, I'm forgetting something.
Because in the same video there where the Efteling announces all these new things on the square and the festival, they also told us that there will be new music at the Carousel. And I really, really like that one. When we saw the video, we heard some music from Caro, the theater show in the Efteling.
Which we love, especially the music. So we were
Oh,
very excited that maybe the music of that show will be incorporated in the Efteling.
but that that idea is debunked by the composer himself.
Yes.
We asked him, "Oh, is this a sign?" But
It's
nope,
not.
it's
No.
not. And we gave him the idea, please, please, please incorporate this music somewhere in the Efteling.
Well, now if it's happened, it's because of us.
It's because of, and also that one will play after next week. And also here we find the Hollebolic Ice.
What one of the
9 or 11 in the park.
Yeah, there are many.
The famous trash bins. They suck up your trash and say thank you. And the music spiel we told you about will be on the carousel we see up ahead, the Vermolen Molen. And I'm glad they changed the spiel of that one, because now it's very childish songs and even a Disney song.
Yeah, and it will be original.
And now it will have its own original music. And here you can drink the water.
Yes,
Just a tip.
it's drinking water.
It's
so
drinking
you can
water.
fill your bottle at the statue. Also at other places.
The water pump in front of the theater we walk up next.
Mm-hmm.
And here we see
The
carousel. And the signs on the side of the carousel are all places in the Netherlands.
Mm. And then now we will be heading to the Puppets Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll add some drawings there too that they released. And look at these little flowers. The Puppet Theater was already there
In the early years.
very early years.
I can remember I've been there, so it must be opened until the end of the 90s, I guess. I'm not sure. But it's closed for more than 20 years. It's very, very small theater.
Yes, I'm wondering how they're going to do that, because I think they might be having lots of shows or maybe a ticketing system, because I'm thinking this theater will be more popular than
The capacity. It's in the building over there, the small white building we walk up to.
It's as far as I've known, it's been closed, so I don't remember this. And yeah, it's all redone from the inside. We saw pictures that they were painting, and of course we could take a peek inside ourselves when the curtains were open, because the curtains are closed now, so we can't look inside. Yeah, it's not big. I think
it will be a show for really little children.
Yeah,
and look, these are all pictures, and they will redo it. They made their own new puppets. They made little stories and new puppets, all designed by the Efteling, and there will be a show.
And maybe this will be only accessible by children, because it can hold like 50 people, I think, not more.
At tops.
Yeah.
At top, so I think it will be a quarterly show or something, or every 30 minutes. Otherwise, there will be lots of waiting lines in front of this one.
Or, yeah. I won't speculate on this one, but it can also be very bad that people don't want to see it more than once, but that's not the Efteling, so I won't count on that.
And one little new thing as well about, and we're cheating, it's not the Anton Pieck Square, but also some new information about restaurant at Poffertje, where they sell poffertjes.
Yes, it's a Dutch Well, I
A
won't say
delicacy?
no. I wanted to say delicacy, but honestly, a delicacy. No, the little pancakes. They're of course they're tasty. Little round pancakes, very fluffy that you can eat with fruits,
With
fruits and
fruit,
yeah.
chocolate, all kinds of toppings. But that isn't the new part, because this restaurant is being here for a long time. Now they will demolish and rebuild the complete front of this restaurant.
So if you're going to visit in the coming weeks, you won't be able to eat poffertjes.
But you are able to eat pancakes at Polles Keuken,
And they're basically the same, only big
and
pancakes.
they aren't fluffy.
No, less fluffy.
And also the carousel, as you can see,
Yes,
the front.
I'll add a picture of how it's supposed to look because it looks sad. Now you can go inside and the carousel is working and
The
beautiful as
diorama is
ever.
working.
But the facade, like you see, is demolished and will be also rebuilt.
Yes, the outside, the two parts on the outside will be renovated, and the parts of the center will be replaced. And this maintenance will take until September. So if you visit this year, you will see a carousel complex like this.
And that's it for today.
Yeah, let's show one more Hollebolligheid. This is
Yeah.
probably the most famous one.
And hopefully next time, we had some problems with our sound, so we're recording this later. But hopefully next time we'll be able to talk to you when we are walking again. And I hope you can join us next time.
And we can show you all the new things live from the Efteling.
Yes.
So hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.